Hello everybody and welcome to Race 5 of the inaugural Copperhead Cup Series season. As you can see, Diggity Dave 83 has his name behind the start-finish line. That is because he picked David Green to win the last race, and David Green won that race. And I will be doing a contest like that again for Race 6, so stay tuned at the end of this video to find out more details about that. And right now, before we go racing, we're going to look at the race info. This is going to be a 10-lap race, 8 cars as always. This is a new racetrack for the Copperhead Cup Series, and it's an old and slippery racetrack, so it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. And we're underway. Kyle Petty won the pole for this race, and he's getting a push from Terry Labonte. Now Labonte's going to look to his inside. Mark Martin is going to fall in line in third place, and Kyle Petty leads lap number 1. Terry Labonte in the lead now as Kyle Petty is falling back. Mark Martin is looking on the inside of Terry Labonte for the lead. And at the start-finish line, I believe Mark Martin led that lap. Terry Labonte is going to fall in line behind Bill Elliott in third place, and Bill Elliott is going for the lead, and he's going to lead this lap, which means that he has led a lap in every single race this season so far. Terry Labonte is all over the back of the 94 car looking for the lead. And he's going to get Bill Elliott loose here. Terry Labonte is on the inside looking for the lead, and Bobby Hamilton has spun out. Johnny Benson hit him, and Kyle Petty hit Johnny Benson. The yellow flag is out. Sterling Marlin was able to avoid contact. And here's what happened. It looks like Bobby Hamilton got a little bit of contact from David Green behind him, but not a lot. And you can see the 43 car just gets loose, and then the Pennzoil Pontiac had nowhere to go. And then Kyle Petty got a little bit of damage. Kyle Petty is going to go onto pit road and get some repairs. He should be able to continue. Sterling Marlin did not go on to pit road. He is going to restart this race in 5th place. And Bobby Hamilton and Johnny Benson are likely done for the day. And we're ready to go back racing. We have 4 laps to go. Mark Martin pushes Bill Elliott out front. And now Mark Martin is looking on the inside for the lead. You can see Kyle Petty is coming back out onto the racetrack. He is a lap down. And Bill Elliott is still leading out front. We have 3 laps to go. And as you can see, Johnny Benson in the 30 car, he's going to come back out onto the racetrack. He is 3 laps down. But meanwhile, up front, we have a great battle for the lead as Mark Martin is on the inside of Bill Elliott. They're going to receive the white flag this time by side as they come down the front stretch. 1 lap to go. Right here, Bill Elliott is going to clear Mark Martin. Half a lap to go. Coming out of the final turn, Bill Elliott is going to win again. It's his 3rd win of the season. So yet another dominating performance by Bill Elliott in the Copperhead Cup Series as he picks up his 3rd win of the season, and he is going to be very tough to beat in the playoffs if he keeps this up. And speaking of the playoffs, we have just 2 races left in the regular season, so it is very important for all the drivers to be above that line and in the top 5 when the playoffs begin, so that way they have a chance of battling for the championship in race 10. Here are the traditional season standings, and if you've made it this far into the video, I'm assuming that you are waiting to hear about the contest for race 6, and that screen will pop up here in just a second. Basically, if you pick the winner of race 6, then you'll have a shout out in race 7, and you can see the drivers that you can choose from in the bottom right. It's just the usual 8 drivers, so leave your pick in the comments below, and maybe you'll have a shout out in race 7, just like what Diggity Dave 83 had in this race. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and best of luck to you in race 6.